Okay, so here's our first example of taking an equation and putting it in the form so we can find the center of the circle and the radius. Right now you should note that there is an x squared plus a y squared, so it's possibly a circle. We're going to do a little work here to put it in the proper form, and that is called completing the square, because we want to change it into the form we talked about yesterday, which is this form here. This would be our goal. And then we can identify the center and the radius if it's in that form. And you can see ours is not. So we're going to complete the square. We're going to put our x terms together, our y's terms together, and our constant on the other side. So happens in this example, that's how it's set up. So we want to start with x squared plus 14x, and then I want you to leave a space. Y squared minus 12y, leave a little bit of a space, and then you have your -4. This is an equation, so what you do to the left, you want to do to the right. What I had talked about in the previous slide is we want to make this into a binomial squared. To do that, we take half of 14, which is 7, and we square it. So we're going to add 49. And if we add 49 to this side, we have to add it to the right side as well. Do the same thing for the y's. Take your -12x. Half of that, 12y. Half of 12 is -6. When you square it, that's a +36. And then we're going to add that over here as well. Make sense so far? Okay, now all I'm asking you to do is to factor these two things. So we're going to factor these, and that is going to be x plus 7 times x plus 7. Do the same thing with the y's. It's going to be y minus 6 times y minus 6. We had these three terms we were looking at. And then over here we're combining like terms. This is going to be 45 plus 36. I'm thinking 81. Now obviously we can write that so it looks better. The same thing times itself is the same as x plus 7 squared. Same thing times itself. And that's going to equal 81. Okay? Hopefully you'll get to the point where you can skip this step right here, but when you're first learning how to do it, I think it's important to figure out what's going on. So the center of our circle would absolutely be -7, +6, and then if it equals 81, the radius is going to be the square root of that 81. So the radius is going to be 9. Okay? So we can graph that. -7, 6, I think is here. Yeah. And then we're going to count. The radius is 9, so we're going to count 9 in each direction. That would be 13. Nope, I lied. Be 15. Hopefully I hit it. No, I think I got one wrong there. I think it's right here. And then just try to sketch out your circle. Some days I'm good. Some days not so much. I say not so bad for me. Hard to do with this pen, but you get the idea. All right, there's the first one.